Planning to take an English proficiency test to study abroad? Join millions of students across the world who have already taken the Duolingo English test.
The former national team captain, who's the head coach of the Yaks, I think it's fair to say he's sitting a touch uncomfortably right now.
He will be. I've been in that position. It's you've got to try and show your emotions, keep them in check, because you could easily go so up and so down, and wait till you get that final delivery and you get the victory.
The absolute opposite, isn't it, for Jagat Samata? He's just sitting there, legs crossed, asking the waiter for a nice drink, enjoying his day out again. His side have been exceptional. You look at the balance and the depth of it. It's almost like a death by a thousand cuts, isn't it? If Kugaline doesn't get you, then Harmeet Singh will get you. If Binod Bandari or Saif Saib don't get you with the bat, then Brandon McMullen or Irie will step up.
Well, the Harmeet Singh coming in has just really strengthened them. It really has. I mean, I saw him over in Guyana for the GSL, and he was saying...
And sorry, big news, the man on the left, Naren Saud, thank you so much for getting back to the ground. Who knows, he might have a bat now. He did go to the hospital for a precautionary check. He's had a few photos in the hospital with thumbs up. We love seeing that you're well and good, my friend.
Yeah, always a nervous sight when you see someone bang the head, but he looks fine, looks clear, and he's ready to rock and roll.
Great to see. You and I were sitting in our rest room, our green room there. We were worried, weren't we? It was just the angle that his head hits on the advertising boards.
It's anything. Well, let's say when you see anybody get hit on the head by flush from a fast bowler, you always have that, you know what I mean, that nervous feel about it, and you just want to see them recover and get well. Even when you're watching football, you know, and you see them clash heads when they're going up for a header.
Well, that will be a wide and a couple of freebies. Cammy was trying to get out of what was a really good first over. Instead, 2 extras. The last thing the Yaks need is to give the Royals freebies.
Yeah, it's been a good start, really, from Sunpal. A little bit of shape, actually, away from the right-hander. But that one, I think he just banged it, nearly landed on his toes, didn't it, on the follow-through. It was that short. It's not an easy pitch to bowl a bouncer on, but we saw Kugaline yesterday bowl some real quick deliveries.
Chris Soule got a few spot on the money as well, the right length. Chipped, falls safely to have Canal does the fielding. 4 come from the first over, it's 4 for none.
आफ्ना हरेक चिन्ताहरू अब हामीलाई छोडिदिनुस् तपाईको भोलिको भरपर्दो साथी सानीमा रिलायन्स लाइफ इन्स्योरेन्स खुलेर जियौ
Pond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid, 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a bee. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure. Presidential Graduate
Boy, a beauty and an innocence. Utterly contagious, Darren Gough.
It is indeed, every single day. Just remember.
Just want to give these guys a quick shout out because they were the first on the scene alongside the guys with the stretcher. They helped get Naren into the ambulance, and there's a hospital very nearby. It's less than 5 minutes away. Straight in, checked out, absolutely fine. So our thanks to our doctors and nurses down pitch side.
Yeah, they did a terrific job getting him to the ambulance, make sure he was safe and secure on the stretcher. Anyway, you could hear the ambulance go straight off, and they're going to go with Vipin Sharma. Guess what? It's a left-arm spinner. Plenty of them here in Nepal.
16 years old, found through the talent hunt. And I love to see this from the Yaks. So many times, the left-arm spinners, if there's a left-hander in, they just aren't bowling them. Bowl your best bowlers in the key times, and the 16-year-olds had a really good tournament.
I mean, a great opportunity for him, 16 years old and playing in the Park Premier League, putting his name on the map, being watched around the world. The fan base here has been terrific. I mean, Monday morning and the amount of fans that have come through the gates, I mean, this would never happen anywhere.
I think you're spot on. I'm not sure if you put on a Chennai Super Kings versus Mumbai Indians game at 9 a.m. not a midweek, even at the iconic arcade. I'm not sure it'd be full. We're here at the TU, we just keep packing them out. It's amazing. And what's more, Goffey, I believe the tickets for the playoffs are close to gone, so you need to get in and get them now. Otherwise, you'll miss out being here in person.
Oh, it's going to be electric, the playoffs, especially with this team guaranteed, well supported, the similar kit to the Chennai Super Kings, the fans' favourites.
That's the arm ball. How well does he bowl this?
Indeed, beautiful arm ball. Just through with the action a little bit quicker. See him up, look at that. Oh, a little bit of in swing. Picked by the batter though.
And now smashed down the ground. Good use of the feet. Bandari gets off the mark in real style. That's a lovely stroke.
It is indeed. You can tell he's looking to get after the left-arm spinner. 16 years old. Bandari, a good striker of a ball. Dances down the ground. Head still. There you go. Beautiful strike. No fielders there. Runs away for a boundary.
And 4 more education kits thanks to the NSL Foundation with that boundary. Oh, now that's the arm ball. This is going to be gone. Yes, it is. Oh, what a delivery. 16 years young. And Bandari, nearly 20 years his elder, can do nothing about it. What a ball.
Yeah, great delivery. Similar to the one just 2 balls earlier. Wide of the crease. Swinging back in. Oh, he's signalling, but he might have hit it, but it doesn't matter. The umpire has risen his finger, a smile on his face as he walks off Bandari, but he goes for 4, and the Royals 9 for 1. Smile on his face as he walks off Bandari, but he goes for 4, and the Royals 9 for 1.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
तर यो सिद्धि दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले सिद्धि दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश
DHI Happier Home. छुट्टै छ है
Insta for a complete home.
Today, 159 runs, strike rate up about 130. Very stylish, very elegant player. And he's been brought to the crease because of the dismissal of Binod Bandari. We'll see the replay in a moment here, Goffey. Always tried to be understanding and empathetic towards our umpiring team. It's very difficult out there. Surely this one's come off the bat, though.
Yeah, it's good delivery. Again, sliding in with the arm. Oh, dear. Shocker. Be disappointed. Straight away, he puts his bat up towards the umpire. I don't like seeing that, I will be honest. But you can understand the frustration when it's... You want to get the victory, you want to get runs.
Whipped away. Elegant as always from safe side. His first boundary.
Yeah, just an orthodox cricket shot, really, from safe. Beautiful. Sampal just drifting on to the pads. Here we go. Look at the timing. Just helped it on its way through the leg side. The shape, the swinging to the left-hander, but just got it too straight, enabling him just to clip it off the hip and runs away for a boundary.
Moves about his crease this time and stands and delivers. It's a square cover drive of the highest quality. Oh, that is glorious.
It is indeed, Lenny. Absolute glorious. Moves around in the crease a little bit, just try to disrupt the bowler's line and length. But look at that, just the natural timing of a cricket ball. He's developed into a very, very good cricketer. As Saif Saeed, been a good signing for the Royals. He normally gets them off to a good start, and he's pretty handy with a ball in hand as well.
Round the wicket now, just cramps him for room with that movement in. 12.2 overs is the number if you're a Kathmandu Gurkhas fan watching on. 102 required. The Royals get it done in 12.2 overs or less. The Yaks are out.
Nerve-wracking moment, isn't it, if you're a Yaks fan? No nerves whatsoever from the Royals. Smiles all around. They are happy to see their teammate back safely after being carried out. Earlier on, went for the scans, been all cleared. They're sat back in the dugout with a smile on his face, watching his team hopefully get a victory.
It'll be a wide down the leg side. Yeah, I agree with your point. You don't look to see the batters show the bats at the umpire or remonstrate. And we saw a really bad one from Dev Canal, where I think he lost 80% of his match fee earlier in the tournament. But you do feel a bit for Bilal Pantari there, don't you? He's kind of taking it with good grace.
Absolutely, smile on his face as he walked off, and sometimes it's a natural reaction, isn't it? It's the disappointment. You want to do well for your team. You want to do well for your own stats as well.
You have to remember how big a platform this is. Sampal asked, did it not clip the hip? The umpire says no, another wide. Do well here. You think about next year, Nepal have to go back to try and qualify for a T20 World Cup. That T20 World Cup, Darren Gough, will be held in India and Sri Lanka. Can you imagine if Nepal qualify, the fans that are going to travel south?
Oh, absolutely. Let's hope they do well. They've got a big pool of players now. I mean, there's been plenty have come in and shown they can play the game. Can they deliver on the biggest stage?
Just to touch on that qualification process, it's been a change from the previous cycle. So before there was 2 spots for Asia, but now we've seen East Asia Pacific merge into Asia. So there's 3 spots. 3 spots for 9 teams. Where that's going to be held hasn't been announced yet. I'm hearing a whisper it might be in Oman or Malaysia. They're probably the 2 likely venues. The last time was here, and when they beat the UAE up at the Mulpani, you would not have believed the scenes with your own eyes. Tens of thousands.
Oh, I would. I would have believed it. After being here now for nearly a couple of weeks, I would believe anything.
Big shout. Given. Kami strikes back. The captain doing it for the Yaks. Zaid not happy. There's a lot of movement, a lot of angle to consider. But Sanjay Gurung says it's good enough.
Well, let's have a look at this one. The swing. Oh, it's a close one. Then the angle he delivered it from wide of the crease. Natural swing. The seam, the position of the seam on the ball was lovely. But there's a lot of swing there. But he goes for 11. And the Royals, 19 for 2 now. But he goes for 11. And the Royals, 19 for 2 now.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
प्रस्तुत छ 10 Plast अटूट जोड मजबूत सम्बन्ध 10 Plast pipes, fittings, tanks, member of 10 Group.
DHI Happier Home. Today Sahib.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
84 or less to get into the top 2. They could go out, they could be in the top 2. It's all happening.
Oh, there's so much to put into that brain of mine. I can't process it. I really can't.
Particularly on a Monday morning.
Especially after your night celebrating the arrival of Brian Charles Lara.
New man to the crease is Dr. Isham Pandey. Amazing to have a doctor out there. He was the first on the scene to help young Naren Soud. Just checked in with him when he was down at long off. He said, I think he's going to be fine, but we had to make sure to send him off. Going to get a single. Won't think of the second. Can't think of too many other cricketing doctors. What about Dr. W.G. Grace?
Well, I've got honorary doctorates. I've got a couple of them. So
what are they for?
Neoco, world-class range of solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs. तपाईं र तपाईंको घरको पूर्ण रूपमा केयर गर्छ किनकि नियोले बुझेको छ your way of quality living.
Minto Fresh, freshness that bonds.
Himstar for a complete home.
Susan Dairy उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल.
And the winner of Miss Nepal World 2023 is Miss DHI, Sricha Pradhan.
नमस्कार, म मिस नेपाल र मिस DHI श्रिचा प्रधान. मेरो यो जितको खुसीमा मलाई साथ दिने DHI ले हजुरहरूको घरमा पनि धेरै खुसी ल्याउनेछ. Wishing you all a happier home.
DHI, happier home. छुट्टै छ है.
Himstar for a complete home.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Minto Fresh, freshness that bonds.
Light Super Light Bond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen. तर यो सिद्धि दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ. सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश. यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले सिद्धि दाग निकाल्न गर्छ. इजी सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश.
Himstar for a complete home.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म लिन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको र वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के सबै सेट.
Right Path Career Counseling. Right counseling for quality education.
Neoco world-class range का solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys र gas hobs ले तपाईं र तपाईंको घरको पूर्ण रूपमा केयर गर्छ किनकि नियोले बुझेको छ your way of quality living.
Into fresh, freshness that bonds.
उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल
And the winner of Miss Nepal World 2023 is Miss DHI Sricha Pradhan.
नमस्कार म मिस नेपाल र मिस DHI श्रिचा प्रधान मेरो यो जितको खुसीमा मलाई साथ दिने DHI ले हजुरहरूको घरमा पनि धेरै खुसी ल्याउनेछ wishing you all a happier home.
DHI happier home. छट्टै छ है.
Insta for a complete home.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive the legend, drive the ball.
Into fresh, freshness that bonds.
Bond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen. तर यो सिद्धि दाग यो निकाल्न easy छ. Surf Excel Easy Wash. यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले सिद्धि दाग निकाल्न गर्छ. Surf Excel Easy Wash.
Insta for a complete home.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
Well, it's the final day of the group stages here at the Sudurpaschim Nepal Premier League, powered by Ncell. Match day number 15, game 28. We're live. See you. Powered by Ncell. Match day number 15, game 28. We're live. Powered by
In fact, the Royals were part of one yesterday. Tight chase towards the end, or defending. Best of 57. He's been great in the field as well. And they're going to have to watch out for those quick singles and doubles when he's out there in the middle. And that's well bowled.
Thought he bowled him. Basisto thought he had his man first ball. Straight on with the arm. No turn at all. Just beats the outside edge. Tight, tight, tight.
Get to look around the batter just to be sure.
Playing an important part for the Yaks.
Well, we've just seen the one captain throughout this entire competition in the morning games win the toss and choose to bat first. Will somebody be brave enough to do it in such a big game today?
Well, it's amazing how the statistics have now sort of reversed in that the teams that are batting first are starting to win more than the teams that are batting second. So how brave a decision is it, or more an intelligent decision?
It's going to be interesting to see, isn't it? It really is. Mikhail Vaswani was out there with the two captains a little while ago for the all-important toss. Let's go and see what happened there.
Shubha Bihani, Nepal. We are all set for the toss for the final league game in the inaugural edition of the Siddhartha Bank Nepal Premier League, powered by Ncell. I have the men who matter to my left. Captain of the Sudurpaschim Royals, Dipendra Singh Airi. Captain of the Karnali Yaks, Sompal Kami. And to oversee the flip of the coin, match referee, Mohammad Shafiq. Home side, Sudurpaschim Royals. Dipendra Singh Airi, give that a flip. Heads. Heads is the call by Karnali Yaks. Tails it is. That
Plenty of air.
Off the mark this time, and a slight misfield should allow for 2 runs. Here we go. Now with the quick running in between the wickets.
Zishan Pandey that called for the second because of the misfield. Thought a better throw would have made things interesting. A better throw would have made things very interesting.
Confusion here. The throw goes to the wrong end. It's going to be a dot to end the over. 6 gone, 30 for 3.
Can't wait. Some Stock Fantasy.
Insta for a complete home.
Out here again in numbers.
It's just absolute mayhem. They're chasing 100. You would think they were chasing 300.
They do a lot of yoga these days, don't they? Cricketers.
No idea. Doesn't look like it.
Tossed up. Dipendra's quick. He's quick. It's a misfield. And it's 2 runs picked up.
This is the pressure that he puts on you as an outfielder, because that's just a simple single, but you know that he's going to be running to the danger end, and so the fumble takes place and he's through.
Big shot this. Umpire says not out this time.
Cool. They must be saying that is just outside the line of off stump. Just.
Looking to squeeze a single right here, yeah? Something. Let me see if I sing that.
We used to do Bikram yoga when I used to play. I don't know if you've heard of that man.
We were a little different. We practiced.
HT, full of punches. This was a tight call. This was a very tight call.
It's lucky to get away with that. Oh no, Bikram, no, isn't that done? It's done in the heat. Yeah, that's it.
It's not something I enjoyed. Yoga just isn't my thing yet. Maybe I'll grow to like it. You know, we practiced as well.
I'm pleased to hear that. Oh yeah, all sorts of things that go on, but not a lot of practicing. I hear about golf. I hear about yoga.
That's going to be a dot to end a very tidy over. Just the 2 runs coming off of it. 7 gone, 32 for 3.
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म लिन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
Tapayko, Asli Energy, Red Bull, Asli Nerozo.
7 needed of 78 deliveries. It's been a slow start.
एक विकेट टिकाउन हो के विकेट टिकाउन हो बस विकेट टिका के मतलब अलि जित्यो के
12.2 overs, the mark that they would need to chase this by to knock the Yaks out of it. Doesn't look like they're getting there.
I think the Gurkhas can pack their bags.
Head
to the airport. I think the only other factor that's on offer here is the fact that the Yaks could end up winning this game. The Royals could butcher this, and if they do win this game, they could go into second place. Put the Bolts into third.
Uses his feet this time. We'd always assumed that it might end up being a Bolts and a Royals final. The two sides have been quite strong through and through this tournament. The Yaks are hanging on though, aren't they? They've really turned things around.
Well, they've been 4 from 4, so they've been the form side. The last few matches, they lost their opening couple, but then they've been quite superb really since the introduction of Will Basisto into their team. He's led with ball and with bat. Today, not really with the bat.
Getting some turn on that. Again, only managing a single. Technically, a run a ball gets them home.
Net run rate's not an issue. The required run rate is less than a run a ball. They've butchered it so far. Either the wicket is playing a lot different to what we thought it would play, or they were at the same function we were at last night. One of the two.
What do you think of the function last night? Great evening.
Yeah, really nice. Thoroughly enjoyed listening to Brian Lara talk about his career. Mainly the ups. There weren't that many downs. A good run. And obviously imparting some knowledge on some of the local players on how he achieved that success. 8 gone, 36 for 3.
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म लिन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
Tapaico, Asli Energy, Red Bull, Asli Neros.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
उसले जो दिन देख्यो भने त्यो कति तारिखको दिन
Every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential graduate school, where every step leads to a new adventure.
नै भयो
Just 66 required of 72 deliveries.
निकले दिन धोया दोस्रो दिन धोया मैले
Got the skipper out in the middle. 4 off 9 to Pendra Singh, I read. It's going to be Zishan Maksud to come in for his third. He's bowled really well. Just the 4 runs coming off his first 2 overs. A bit of flight, and this is driven. They pick up 2 runs to start the over.
They're the Yaks. They know the pressure's no longer on them here. They you would think they threw to the qualifiers. An opportunity to end in the top 2, which is such a vital thing for the sides. As 1 plays against 2. The team that wins that game goes straight through to the final, but the team that loses gets another opportunity. Oh! It's a wide. I think he missed it the first time round, and then nicked the bails the second. So yet again, we'll have to go upstairs.
I think had he taken the bails off the first time, we would have had some trouble out there. Ishan would have been gone, but might just have bought himself enough time with that first miss. It's a fair delivery to start. He's up by quite a distance there, but by the time the bails are taken off, that bat is well inside the line. Could have been gone had the bails been taken off in the first occasion.
Gee, it was a slick bit of work first time round. He just missed the bails though. A wonderful take down the leg side.
सबभन्दा फास्ट स्टम्पिङ 0.30 सेकेन्ड छैन 1 सेकेन्ड 1 point कति हो कि 0.30
Pushed into the offside. Playing fairly intelligently now. They've just settled down as well.
Oh, he knew as well. He knew as well that he had been perfect. He could bit of glove work, actually. I know that many will point to it being a mis-stumping, but he also prevented 4 wides.
Quick single again.
This is an area of the game that the Yaks need to improve, and that's virtually tip and run. 2 men behind point on the offside for Dipendra Singh Harry, or I should say anyone inside the 30-yard circle. They're all sitting back and allowing the rotation of the strike. Squeeze, they're under pressure. The Royals are under pressure.
Tossed up again. Should be leg byes.
2 men behind point on the offside.
Let him go, high pressure game, let him go. One mistake he taken.
Right on the edge of the circle. Now they've moved one into the slip area, which is wise, looking to get the wicket, looking to knock over the captain.
Again, very well bowled to finish another tidy over. It's a dot, 9 gone, 42 for 3.
सुजल डेयरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजो
$42 for 3. Left-hander. Ball spinning away from him. No slip. At the moment, they're just happy to deal in singles. No real
I saw you send off
intent to try and find a boundary.
Of video at
I think they might have listened to your advice as well. Channel their inner yoga and get a bit of patience out there. Settle the sporadic running between the wickets.
Bit of calm. And a cover on that 30-yard circle again. Not ready to squeeze. Just be a single. Royals won't have enjoyed this batting performance. Their management will be a little bit nervy going into those playoffs because this is 2 games in a row where we've seen the top order not make significant contributions. Relied on their bowlers heavily. They now need their batters to shine if they want to raise that beautiful trophy come the end of this tournament.
Tossed up and targeting the toes. He's quick. They're most likely going to go upstairs with this. But he looked quite comfortably home.
Yeah, he's lightning quick between the stumps. The only thing here is, does he slide the bat in? Does he put the bat in? Does he make an error when grounding the bat? That would be the only thing in the favour of the Yaks, you would think. But neither Walton nor Dipendra thinks that he's in trouble, and correct. He is dynamite between the wickets.
As expected. Safely home. That's going to allow for another single. I'd really like to know what his beep test, yo-yo test, and maybe even the 2 kilometer scores are.
Those are the favourites from players having those fitness tests. Wouldn't imagine they'd be simple to pass at this altitude either. Just a couple of meters and I'm out of puff.
Through the gap. And we might just see a boundary. After 35 deliveries, finally, they pick up a 4, and it's come off the bat of Ishan Pandey.
He's a good cricketer, Ishan Pandey, and he's had a nice tournament. Yes, no big contribution with the bat, but vital ones. And he's doing it again. This is nicely placed. And the outfield is certainly quickening up as this tournament progresses.
Frustrated with himself as he can't get off the mark, but it is a dot to end the 10th. We're going to go for a drinks break as well. The score, 50 for 3.
Nico solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs like your way of quality living.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
Right Path Career Counseling. Right counseling for quality education.
Light to the life on Super Light Gel.
with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Into fresh. Freshness that bonds.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Insta for a complete home.
Light Super Light Bond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Insta for a complete home.
सुजल डेयरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल
DHI Happier Home. छुट्टै छ है.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs le buzeko cha. Your way of quality living.
Paris and his team for making this happen. We are really pleased to be one of the stakeholders.
Oh yes, incredible fanfare we've seen for season 1. Not surprised because Nepal cricket has shown a lot of passion. We saw Brian Lara coming in as well. How big is it for a country like Nepal to have Brian Lara come and endorse cricket, and the fact that Nepal cricket is now on an upward surge?
Yeah, I think this is out of the imagination of all the Nepalese cricket fan, and including ourselves as well. We just had very good meeting yesterday with Brian, and he shared some of his good thoughts. So this is the very good move of Khan, and special thanks to Brian as well. So I think this is out of the imagination of Nepali cricket fan and us as well.
Yes, coming to the Lumbini Lions, just the one win in the 6-7 games that you've played in. As an owner, how would you react to a situation like this, and what's it been like as well in the dugout, the chats with the players?
Yeah, this is game. We came for win, but of course this is the game, right? So I think we miss some of very crucial moment, and we couldn't cross the line. But I'm sure we have a very good team. We have a very good local talent, and we have very serious talk with the players as well, including captain and coach. Hopefully we'll do better in upcoming season.
Yeah, word on Rohit Paudel. He's the captain of the Nepal team. What was it like to interact with him and just discuss about the plans and future of the Lumbini Lions?
Yeah, he's our captain and the leading scorer of this season as well. So he's a very gentleman, and it's very talented guy, and we have really close conversation, and we are keeping doing that. And from now itself we are planning for the next year, and I'm sure we will be having good upcoming days.
Yeah, quite certainly, because we are seeing a lovely match play out right now between the Yaks and the Sudurpaschim Royals, and still a lot of possibilities in the fray as well. One final word from you about what are your future plans with the Lumbini Lions, and how much are you looking forward to season 2?
Yeah, we will we will start our plan immediately. We are starting to make plan itself, and for the local talents, we are visiting all the districts of our provinces, and we are making our own academy in Nepalganj, Dang as well, and we have our collaboration in Butol and Bhairava. So there the Nepali young talent, they can come with us, and young talent, they can enhance their skill, and they can start their career as well. So we are trying from the local level and even in the international level. Maybe in the next year we will have a couple of changes to do the better.
Thank you very much. Very well done. Great vision. All the very best for season 2, and enjoy the remaining days as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Back to the commentators.
Thanks, Mikhail. Wasn't Lumbini Lions' year. Maybe next year, though. Let's see. And we also heard earlier, didn't we, from Swasta Makadka, the famous actress. There's so much hype already now, isn't there, for season 2? We haven't even finished season 1 yet.
Yep, can't wait for season 2 already. And it'll be interesting to see what sort of players they can attract next year.
Even bigger stars, I suspect, Darren. End of the 11th, 55 for 3.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs ले बुझेको छ. Your way of quality living.
तर यो जिद्दी दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ. सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश. यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जिद्दी दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी. सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश.
ब्याङ्किङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स. यसमा पोइन्ट छ. सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई.
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfeast Dark Fantasy.
Season, we're not going to see Karen KC again, it looks like. Maybe the Yaks might be going through to the playoffs with a win. Still plenty on this game. 47 to win off 54. Tapendra Singh Airi, those fast wrists. Finally, the first 6 of the day. It goes to the Tiger.
Wow, we've just been saying off air, no 6s yet in the game. But this man, 290 now in this tournament. And here we go, Basisto fires it in. I'll tell you what, straight off the dump for the Siddhartha Bank 6. He hits this clean. Just watch this. Wow. Picks it up lovely. Right into the stand.
I'm not sure, is that clap from Basisto to Airi, or maybe something to the keeper. Looks to go again. Gets it again. Think it's gone all the way. It's going to be very close. Might have to go upstairs. Airi says enough is enough. Let's get this done.
Well, I don't think Basisto will be clapping this one. To go 2 in a row. Similar ball, actually. Really similar, exactly the same. Fired it in straight. If he misses, it's curtains. Oh, it's a 4. Not quite the maximum, but still. The board is rolling. There you go. Come on, umpire. That's it. There you go. There's the 4. Thank you very much. Almost a disappointment from the Royals fans. It's only 4. 10 off the last 2 balls. It's one way to step on the accelerator.
Goes again. Fielder out there, juggles it, puts it down. Oh, Gulshan Jha, what have you done?
Wow, it's all happening. Again, he wasn't happy with 10 off 2 balls. He decides to go for another one. Again, he's fired it in, Basisto. Similar shot, just went a little bit more in front of square. Oh, he was juggling act. 3 or 4 attempts he had at it, and it goes down. Huge moment in the game. That would have been a big, big wicket for the Yaks.
Massive moment, you're spot on. You have to think now, is there a way back? Sudurpaschim aren't going to get there in 12.2, even if they level the scores in 13.1 and hit a 6. They still need 36. So the Yaks are going to squeeze through. Confirm that at the end of the next over. The Gurkhas will be knocked out. Edged away for what may well be 4, because the outfield's always quick here. It's an expensive over, the most expensive of the innings.
It is indeed, but they've done well here, the Yaks. They bowl the best bowlers and make sure they qualify. That's the most important thing, whether they win or lose. But this is a decent delivery. He just opens the face a little bit, doesn't he, Ishan? Actually, quite a clever little shot. Just uses the pace. Basisto firing it through. Again, the fast outfield here. The International Stadium just runs away for another 4.
Great batting, really good from the left hand, right hand. They had the fortune of the jaw drop, but it means that 16 runs have come from the 12th over. It's 71 for 3.
अब खेल्ने छ नेपाल
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोज
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Link arms, Goffy, and they all dance and celebrate where they're from, out in the far west. I think you and I have to get up there one day.
Yeah, love to. We used to do that at school. Link arms, go around in a circle. But yeah, new bowler coming into the attack now. They're going hand on. They've had the best 4 bowlers, and now it's time they can change. It looks like they're going to be safe. The Yaks qualifying, Nandan Yadav. 7 matches this series, just a 6 wickets, but a good average at 17. And economy's not too bad either. 7.17 and a best of 3 for 19.
And he's also bowled 2 match-winning death overs, where he's held his nerve for the Yaks. Strange to see him coming in so late. I think he's had a really good tournament. That's a very well-judged single.
There he is, Gulshan. Unfortunately for him and his team, it was a juggling act. Amazing what goes through your mind when something like that happens. You stand on the boundary and thinking, what have I done? Here it is, fired in. Another decent shot into the deep, but got it too well. He just charged in at it, didn't he? That was the problem.
Just want to touch a little bit more on Gulshan Jah, as he's now in action again, doing the fielding. Sorry, doing the backing up, correction. I cannot understand why they're not using him with the ball. He bowls almost always his full allocation for Nepal at the senior level. He's bowled 7 overs in the tournament here. I can't get my head around it. Direct hit would have been out, but it's well wide, as Gulshan Jah does the backing up. He's just started to come to the boil with the bat. He made 49 not out in the game before today. Then they hide him away at number 7. Every single one of the 8 franchises through the draft for this league bid the maximum for him. The Yaks got him purely by the lucky draw. And you would have to say they're significantly underusing him.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? But when you're picking a team and putting a team together, you try and get a good balance. But they've gone for a player there who can do a bit of both, and yet they're underusing him probably with a ball and dropping him down the order when he bats. There'll only be one person disappointed, and that'll be himself, unless the team goes on and wins the tournament.
1 over, none for 9. 3 overs, 1 for 31. 3 overs, none for 16. Hasn't bowled since.
Well, he's fetched it a little bit, though, hasn't he? Not great figures when you consider the pitches they've been playing on.
Well, Monty Desai for the national team and his captain Rohit Paudel, I can't remember a game for Nepal where he hasn't bowled at all, and he often will bowl his full 10 over allocation. In September against Canada at Kings City, he took his first 5-wicket haul in an ODI and made 50, and even though Nepal lost the game, he was still the player of the match.
Pretty impressive figures. 5 for him, 50? Yeah, you'd take that, wouldn't you?
50 came off 32 balls as well.
Well, you don't do that many times in your career. 5 for him, 50. Even rarer, probably 5 for 100.
Incredible he's not being used. You try to sort of hold your thoughts a bit up here, because we don't know what's going on within the camp. If he's a niggle, if he doesn't, it really does stagger me.
Waiting the
Or is it the fact that the 5 bowlers they normally use have done pretty well, so there's been no need to use him?
Yeah, I think that's a good point, and they probably didn't think they would get the number of overs that they have from the system. I know expensive today, none for 30. There are the two men. Gyanendra Malley is kind of the head coach and the director of cricket, but next to him, just behind him, you see there, that's Raju Basnet, who's obviously a very well-renowned local coach too. So between the two of them, and obviously the skipper, Sampal Kami, who's another seamer, maybe they have too many seamers, they want more spinners. They've just underutilised Gulshan Jah.
Well, they know they've got the job done now. The Yaks are going to be going through to that top 4, or stay in the top 4. And unfortunately for the Gurkhas, it's good night. We'll wait now till next year. It's been good enough. Good partnership going now for the Royals. 49 of 48 deliveries.
Brown's out. The 13th over gets away with a good sharp one. It's 77 for 3.
ब्याङ्किङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स। यसमा पोइन्ट छ। सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई।
तर यो सिद्धि दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ। सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश, यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले सिद्धि दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी। सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश।
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs ले बुझेको छ your way of quality living.
DHI happier home छुट्टै छ है।
Is normally a bit subdued after the weekend, but here in Nepal, people are just going to enjoy themselves. And the dream, coming to getting the dream ticket, coming to watch the cricket, their favourite team, the Royals, amazing support. Saying that, the Yaks got a decent amount of supporters in the stadium today.
Irie wants to look at how quick he is. Oh, it's just scary, isn't it? As a consequence, the fielder is to throw the extra 22 yards to the far end. And even though Ishan Pandey is not as quick as Irie, I think he's got home.
The problem is, when you're batting with someone who's as quick as Dipendra, right, Irie, but he can cause issues because you've got to remember, not everybody is as quick as you. But he gets home safely. Good bit of keeping from Walton. But between them, they got through for the 2.
And it brings a 50 partnership up for the 4th wicket. Ishan Pandey, I know it's quietly, I know it's not at a strike rate of 200, has had a really good tournament. I was on air yesterday with HD Ackerman, Goffey, because Irie doesn't want the second this time, when Ishan Pandey was retired out. Don't think, well, I certainly didn't like it. I don't think HD liked it. What's your thoughts on that?
No, I don't like it. And when I was a coach just a few weeks ago with Lahore Kalandars, we were going to substitute someone for the last over and put Carlos Brathwaite in. But thankfully he got out, so I didn't have to do it. Because I don't like doing it either. I think it's just about everything. The bowler gets basically punished for bowling well, and the batter gets punished for the bowler bowling well, and you just tick him off.
Trademark Irie stroke, it's the cut. He's got the fastest hands in the West. Does Irie? The Royals, well, they're going to make it 6 from 7, top of the table.
Well, not just the fastest hands, he's got pretty quick legs as well, the Zari. And there you go, they're pushing it through almost too quick and just using the pace of the ball. And that's all you have to do is just get bat on it. Slow it down a little bit. Too quick, you can just deflect it, use the pace of the bowler.
It's his favourite shot. Loves it, does play the helicopter too, doesn't mind that one, but when he gets anything short and wide, he's obviously quite short in stature. He just loves to get those wrists activated and into the game. Met his parents yesterday as they'll again run an unlikely double. That is official, not just from our calculations, from your back of the cigarette packet, or from me or you on the calculator. Officially, the Yaks are through. That's thanks to the official tournament statistician. The Royals haven't chased it quickly enough. The Kathmandu Gurkhas are gone.
Yeah, well done, the Karnali Yaks, qualifying for the playoffs. The coach can breathe now and celebrate through to the playoffs. Well done, the Karnali Yaks. There's been a few nerves coming into today's game.
They'll have work to do in the playoffs. It's almost certain, in fact, I think it is certain now, that they will play the Chitwan Rhinos. 14 bowled, 87 for 3.
सुजल डेयरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन delightful.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
NPL वा आफ्नो मनपर्ने टिमको एन्थमलाई आफ्नो PRBT सेट गर्नुभयो त डाउनलोड एनसेल एप नाउ or dial *123*6#.
Hear it in the background, it's really the song of the year here in Nepal. And breaking news, if you're just tuning in, we've got our 4 finalists, the fabulous 4. It's not Joe Root and Steve Smith and Virat Kohli and Kane Williamson. It's Sudurpaschim, it's Janakpur, it's Chitwan, it's Karnali. And what more, Goffey, I can confirm for you right now that the 1v2 game, as Irie goes to the boundary again, is going to be the Sudurpaschim Royals against the Janakpur Bolts. It's the El Clasico again.
Yeah, for El Clasico, but let's get this one over the way first. Another beautiful shot from Ari. He's been quite sensational today in a big game for the Royals. He's fielded like Jonty Rhodes. He's bowled well. Now he's playing like Virat Kohli. He's had pretty good games so far.
That's why they call him the Tiger. The three-dimensional cricketer that he is. So it's going to be El Clasico 1v2. And Chitwan versus Karnali, 3 versus 4. He's doing it again. 4 more. They're just about to get over the line. The Royals, their fans sent into ecstasy. Their Tiger putting in another staggering performance.
I'll tell you what, if they'd have got off to a better start here, the Royals, they could have put the Yaks out. They really could have. But they bowled the best bowlers. Zishan Maksud only going for 40, but this is another wonderful shot through mid-wicket. Just picked it up, you're right. Square of the wicket shots, he's really, really good. Cutting and pulling. Tends to be the trend, doesn't it, for the guys who are shorter in stature. They're really good. Square of the wicket, cutting and pulling.
I wouldn't rule him out trying to go bang bang here and get it done. Oh, is that a tickle? Irie does not even wait. Lovely piece of sportsmanship. He knows he's nicked it and he immediately puts the bat under his arm and walks off. Scant consolation for Nandan Yadav, and the Yaks are going to be beaten out of sight here. But it is another wicket for the young quick.
Yeah, the young quick. Good length, just tried to hit it on the up, didn't he, through the offside. The disappointment's there. He knows his team are just about over the line with a win. And Chadwick Walton, a simple catch behind the stumps. But what an innings from defender Singh Hari. 38 from just 29 balls. And the Royals on the verge of victory at 95 for 4.
There's a party atmosphere here in Kathmandu. This tournament, the tagline for it, was the Festival of the Himalayas. It couldn't have been any more aptly named. It's really a fusion of cricket and party and song and dance as Arif Sheikh comes to the crease. He played well yesterday, 42 not out. He needed those runs, and he'll just need 7 to win. Good, nice bouncer.
And he'll be after a little not out today as well. He really will. They always help the average, those little not outs, red inkers. But a good start from Nandan. Terrific heart and personal pride. Here's the wicket. Good action. Good snap. Oh no, that's the bouncer. Look at that. Wow.
No shortage of pace, Coffee, is there, from Nandan Yadav?
Mate, I've been impressed by some of the faster bowlers in this tournament. Really is. Nandan's got a bit there. Kugalan was fantastic yesterday. It was 5-wicket all, bowled quickly. Chris Saul can get it through as well.
Kishore Mahado has been excellent as well. Slashed away for 4. They're 1 shot away as Arif Sheikh shows that improved form from yesterday's game. He takes it into this morning.
Well, momentum takes you a long way, and it's always good to come in the bat knowing you've got a few runs the game before. A little bit of swing, but too full and wide, you can just get your hands free and runs away for another boundary. But a lovely action. He's got Nandan, but just straining his length there and line.
Yeah, playing great cricket down in Australia, himself and Kishore Mahado, and certainly 2 bowlers that Monty Desai, I think, will want to try and get back in and around the national setup. Plenty of talent. A good finish. Closes out the 15th. It's just 3 to win. The Royals stamping their seal on their dominance in this tournament with number 1. It's 99.
DHI happier home. Today sahay.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Himstar for a complete home.
Can't wait. Won't wait. Sunfi's Stock lies ahead in the coming days. The Rhinos take on the Yaks in the big eliminator on the 18th of December. That's Wednesday morning. That's the first game. And then we'll have qualifier 1. 2 form sides, formidable sides. The most consistent, Sudurpaschim Royals taking on the Janakpur Bolts. We have some cracker of a contest lined up in the coming days as well. It's break day tomorrow, but be rest assured, entertainment galore. 3 to win for the Sudurpaschim Royals. What a batter he's been, Ishan Pandey. He'll get a couple of runs here. The scores are level, and just the right time to say good afternoon, rather good morning to H.D. Ackerman.
I think he's been so impressive. I really do. I think he's been one of the most composed young players of Nepal descent. I really do. He's come in tricky situations on more than one occasion, and he's handled the pressure extremely well. And this has been an innings of great maturity.
Yeah, he's shown a lot of grit and gumption in the middle, which is so important for a middle order batter, especially at a time when he comes to bat for his side. Here it is, 1 run from 29 deliveries. That's the winning moment, and they do it in style. The Sudurpaschim Royals, they remain on top of the table. 6 wins in 7 matches. They've been the form side, and they power themselves to the top of the tree with another convincing 6-wicket victory over the Karnali Yaks.
And just those last 2 strokes that Ishan Pandey played shows you that he does have another gear. But he knew that he didn't need that gear, that this team didn't warrant that gear. He had to get them out of early trouble. They were 3 for 28. And he finishes it in great fashion. Just a little opening of the face. And they have their victory, and they have a position right at the top of the table.
Yeah, he's batted with great maturity and shown great responsibility. And happy dugout, smiles all around. handshakes, and why not? They have produced exciting, consistent cricket, the Sudurpaschim Royals. They finish the league stages as the #1 team with 6 wins from 7 matches, and today as well, a 6-wicket victory with as many as 20 odd deliveries as well, just showing how good a side they are across all lines.
I think the Yaks would have arrived here this morning a little bit nervous at the possibility that they could miss out on a top 4 position, but also